Hi, how are you doing, Pisces? This is the reading for this coming week of August 31st, August, September 5th. It's gonna take a minute, every single reading, every single, I dare you go through all of them. Capricorn, Aquarius, welcome to the August 31st reading to August 5th, September 5th, September 5th, not August 5th. Anyway, let's get to the reading. What does Pisces need to know? I feel like you're resting, taking a break, new cycles taking place, new business ideas, or just you might be chasing down an idea. You might be thinking like it's really going to work out. It's just like you're going down the road because you really believe in it. You feel like you're being called to it because I feel like you want to have a change of career and just you want new money coming in, just new finances. You might be also having just even new financial opportunities opening up to you or opening up for you. Pisces, yeah, you're really sitting in your power really strongly. And the things are really getting better by you becoming yourself. Don't let the fears really get to you. Rather, get out of your comfort zone. Sometimes, yeah, when fears really start building up to us, is because we fear what's coming up, just what might be really coming through for us. I feel a great energy of just be the first to make a move into the uncomfortableness rather than you sitting where you are and feeling like things are not really going to get better. Just create that betterness before you start creating that paranoia of what could happen when you can make things happen you know Anyway, Pisces, what does Pisces need to know for this coming week of August 31st to September 5th? Told you, now I got it. What does Pisces need to know? You start off with the Knight of Cups. You might be rushing in to offer somebody a cup of love. There might be somebody who's coming in to you. It could go vice versa. However, since this is your reading, I'm going on to the feeling of you might be offering somebody a cup of love. However, with the Page of Swords, this person might be having their focus on really improving their, I want to say, mental health. When I say mental health, it's not always like fucking just piteous. Like sometimes people's life are not so great that they trying to really focus on making their life better in terms of they might be trying to get their money in so that they can feel stable. They might be trying to focus on really moving their life for the better. They have so much going on in their life. They just want to really calm down. They just want to really have that sense of breathe. They want to take things one step at a time. There's that sense. It doesn't always have to mean like mental issues. It's just like somebody's just trying to really progress through life by taking things one step at a time, because it helps them grow and become better mentally or just physically. I don't know. But with the Knight of Cups, you're really rushing into offer somebody a cup of love. At this time, you might be really looking for love. You might be looking for passion, somebody who you share passion with. I feel like there's a message that's coming in for you around this time, but you really need to stand your ground. With the Seven of Wands, I really feel like you really need to stand tall. You stand for your path, stand in the direction you might be heading in, or just stand in your beliefs for what you believe in. With the Seven of Wands, I really get an energy of regardless of people who are trying to bring you down, regardless of people who are trying to change your mind, just be yourself. Just don't be brought down by people's ideas and suggestions. Just really be your own person. Make your own decisions, regardless of whether you're starting to doubt yourself or not. Just be who you are. Just enjoy who you are. Quite in that energy. What does Pisces need to know? You might be feeling like you have a sense of competition. Just don't give in to the competition. The only person who you should be competing with is yourself. People can be competition, but however, by you focusing on other people, that's you losing focus on your own goals and plans. Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. I really feel like new motivation to move on forward is coming in. It's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling me karma is coming to really guide you to just a new path of life. You know, you might be involving something that's more creative, something that's a bit more fun, idealistic, I want to say. However, be careful of a toxic relationship around you. You might be having a Capricorn around you. You might be having just addictive behaviors or habits at this time. Also, you might be not trying to change who you are because maybe people are pointing out something that might be wrong within your life. Just throwing that out there. It might be not for everybody. You might be really going after, I want to say, a Capricorn, and you feel like there's a lot of people, just a lot of you might feel like there's a lot of competition around this person. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I'm truly sorry. Well, I don't feel tired, but my body's like, oh, you're really tired. But I don't feel tired. I can do this for 100 till I'm 110. No, I'm playing. I can do this for just like 2 hours and I'm like dropping dead. I'm really tired. Get to the chopper. What does a Pisces need to know? Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're not done with the situation. You're not done with somebody. Especially. Oh wow! Watch out! Watch out! You have the Devil and the Five of Swords. Something you're not done with. You might be going back to really you might be going back, you might be reminiscing about it, and you really want to give it another try, even if it's the universe is calling you to walk away. Even if you feel like you should really be attached, you still feel a sense of attachment towards a behavior or habit. You still go back to something. With the Devil, I really feel like it might be even a toxic relationship that feels good. You getting what you want. Everybody loves that when they get what they want. However, your partner or whoever you might be dealing with, they might be really getting more or just taking advantage of you. Be careful of that. However, with the Five of Swords, I feel like there's a sense of you trying to get revenge towards somebody or just a situation. Oh, you might be trying to get back at somebody. Okay. It's kind of like something is not done until you say it's done. And people really gotta be careful of Pisces. Pisces, I feel like, is one sign that's quite misunderstood in terms of if you do them wrong. Yeah. Pisces, it can be quite easily misunderstood. Quite really nice fellas, quite people pleasers. However, be careful of those who are nice to people. Anyway, just be careful of that. I'm just throwing it out there. Let me see another sign that's quite nice to people. Libra. Yeah, dealing with a Libra and you try, not too well. Who's another one? Oh, Gemini. Not too sweet. Not too sweet. I'm telling you, when people are really nice to others, just be careful. Rather those who distance themselves, they might be feeling, okay. Let's just end that. Fuck all that. You have the Four of Wands. You might be coming to a time where you have financial stability. It could be within your relationship, your partnership. You could be finding somebody who you might be seeing as a potential partner, somebody who you might be having fun with, somebody who you might be building a foundation with. If you're not dealing with anybody within your energy, you could be having a sense of freedom, happiness, and just playfulness within your environment, within your surrounding. You could be laying a foundation for yourself within your field, your ideas, your creativity, your creative projects that could be allowing you to lay something to fall back on. It's kind of like you building an empire. You're just trying to build a castle. However, right now you can build a house made of sticks. It's kind of like it's still something. However, it's not something strong. Excuse me. I feel like you really have to build something even stronger. It's just like right now, what you're seeing, what you're having right now is just like the simple things, just in people's eyes. Here's one thing I want to say about the Four of Wands. I never said this to anybody. It just came to my mind right now. People might be quite underestimating you. It's kind of like the potential of you. It's an energy of people just people always are gonna judge. It's kind of like, oh, look at everybody else. They have castles, they have mansions, they have really big towers, and look at them. They just have a house made of sticks. It's kind of like, ha ha, yeah, that's funny. However, it's a sense of you build your own foundation. You can fall back on that. You can always rely on that. Strongly, I'm getting a sense of excuse me. Uh, Sorry, it's really hard for me to focus. But let me focus. With the Four of Wands, it's a sense of think about the caveman. If somebody just started out in the Stone Age and boom, they just built a house, that would have been a miracle because nobody else did it. However, in this age, remember when I tried to tell you, do not compete with anybody, just compete with yourself? That's what I'm saying. Don't let any other person's path, just life, like how people who you might be looking up to is kind of like, oh, they went through this and they got this done and this at this age. Don't try to do that. You have your own path, you have your own calling. The ability to really build this foundation for yourself at this time, I feel like it's the best thing that can happen to you. And it's just like it's gonna allow you to fall on something either sooner or later. You have something to rely on, you have something to really look up to, you have something that really is going to influence you and really allow you to grow and expand. It's just like when people see you now, we're not still in the Stone Age. Everybody has big ass houses and big ass companies and empires. It's kind of like, oh man, I'm still behind. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? You have your house of sticks and you just made that. Now you know how to build a house of sticks. Now do it better. Just try to add on some sand, some bricks. Trust me, making bricks is not even hard. It's just sand. You just add water and a little cement, maybe. I don't know. It's just it's mud, and just in a shape of a brick, and just you let it dry, and then you pull a couple bricks together and just bam. You build a house made of bricks. Now your house of sticks is becoming a house of sticks and bricks. Now the wind can't blow that, and now you have to make it even better bricks. Even now, learn how to make cement and make something more concrete. It's a journey. It's life. It's a path. It's not something that's gonna happen out of nowhere. Whatever you're building onto is going to be strong. It's just like right now you're learning your ropes. Who gives a fuck how long it takes? Who gives a fuck if it's a house made of sticks? It's a house. It's something you can fall back on. Even if it's an empty house, it's still a house. You have it. What do they have? Be grateful. I don't know why I want to say that. Be grateful. You have the World card. What a nice way to end your journey. I feel like this is going to really lead to a contract signing or commitment in the future. Something you're going to sit back and enjoy. It could be something you really I want to say you might be leaving a legacy behind. I don't know why. I really get this Six of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You might be enjoying some quality time with somebody who you are having a future with. I'm not saying through this week. I'm sorry. I'm saying like maybe in a couple years to come. You might be really late. I never really get readings like that when I'm seeing through years to come. I don't know why, but it's kind of like you're going to be looking back at this time and you're going to be quite overwhelmed with your feeling. It's just the sense. Oh yeah, okay, I get it now. Anyway, during this, do you want me to go back through this week or just you want me? Anyway, if you want to know about your future. I feel like you're going to leave a legacy behind. You could, this is not going to go for everybody. However, you could be building something that's a bit more of a life story. Remember when I told you sometimes you look back to people who inspired you? Sometimes you might be in the years to come, you might be the one who's looking back at your story. People really looking at you and they see your story on TV. They see your story on YouTube, the story of so-and-so, the life of so-and-so. What do you want? You creating that. Can you make this house a bit stronger? Please. I know it can be exhausting. However, it can take even years and years and years. Years of achievements and just trying to make things move slow and sluggish. But you have a house. Can you even make it a bit more stronger? You can be playful right now. You can have all the fun. And that's a way to end the cycle, because I really see you closing a chapter within your life. It's kind of like the world is coming in to close. You have learned everything. You have really acquired as much knowledge. You have laid down the foundation. That's what the universe has been calling you to. I really feel like that because I just fucking had goosebumps. The universe has been calling you to really close that chapter. You might be doing one thing this time, then with this foundation, it's just like you did something a bit different, and now your house is just a house. You know, it's out there. And now the world is wondering what's next. And when I say the world, it might be not even a millions of people. You yourself might be seeing it and it's kind of like, oh man, I just did this, it's normal, you know, you just did this. Nobody gives a fuck. Who cares? It's kind of like nobody even cares, you know, it's kind of like it's really sad. I know it can be sad, I know it can be hectic. I lived through this shit, and you know, when you build a house made of sticks, it's kind of like, I just did this, who cares? The world cares, the universe cares, your future cares. Imagine your future you coming at right now, somebody who you want to be, and is giving you a hug because you stuck to your ideas, you stuck to your dream. You just stuck to what you believe in. You allow your future self to achieve the goals, to achieve the dream. If you take your eyes off the prize, it's really hard for future you to really celebrate with you. Let's say you want to become a movie actor. Imagine you standing in front of a crowd of people, and you know you just wondering, who are they cheering about? Who are they cheering about? Oh, who are they really? You know, it's kind of like everybody. It's kind of like, man, I really wish I had that life. You know, somebody coming in those big ass black Tahoes, and like 7 of them at the same time. You know, it's kind of like they're crossing the roads, like they're black. You know, they're kind of like, oh man, this person must be the shit. And everybody's just cheering. Everybody in your town is just cheering, and it's just like they open the door and you don't know who they are. You know, first they roll down the window. It's kind of like, oh man, and every fucking female just goes crazy, and you know, everybody's just like trying to, you know, throw their shot in. Can you give me an autograph? And it's kind of like you're standing behind the crowd of people. You're standing behind them because you know you don't give a fuck, but you know that somebody who is interesting, somebody who you have heard of, and somebody who you really might be, you know, greatly, who you feel like intrigues you because you don't know who they are, but you have so much, you know, you feel driven to, you know. And it's kind of like you could be even walking along the street, and it's kind of like you see them, everybody cheering, and like, you know, let me see how this unfolds. And you stand there, and you know, all these cars just pull in front of you, and everybody just like comes and, you know, pushes you behind, and the bodyguards come out of the car and they push everybody out of the way. And do you know who comes out of the car? Your future you. The future you just walks out of the car and takes the big steps towards you, and everybody's screaming and screaming and screaming, and you know, it's just only you who's standing between people left and right, you know, bodyguards holding everybody back, every fan back from, you know, just trying to really get to you. And your future you comes to give you a hug. They just come and give you a hug. It's that sense I'm feeling. If you wanted to know the future, that's the sense I'm feeling. It might not even be somebody famous. It might be, you know, just you achieving your dream. I don't know. It goes different for everybody. But it's that sense of success within yourself. It doesn't start off by, you know, you getting from 1 to 10. It starts by you going from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 10. I know it's the journey of life. It can be disgusting, but it's why we live in. So please, what I can ask is for you to walk with me through this journey of life. It can be exhausting, can be quite terrible, it can be painful. It can be quite hectic, challenging too. Just losing a sense of directions because we feel pulled left and right in all multiple directions. We start building a house. Now we have different ways we can build a house, and we want to add on to our house. However, what we want to add on to it is just sometimes it can mess it up, sometimes it can make it better. We don't know what direction to go in. Trust me, it's all a part of life. But right now it's about time to celebrate because you have achieved something, and it's about time you really feel your sense of achievement. Success, be playful because the journey that's coming in, it's even going to ask you to be even more creative. Don't give up now. We both have dreams of somebody and something we want to achieve. So walk with me through life so that we can achieve this together. You still want me to go through this reading? You have the World card and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like I'm gonna end your reading there because if you're looking for a relationship, there's a commitment relationship, a committed relationship, a contract signing. Like I said, if you might be wanting to get official, you might be coming to a time where you feel more serious within yourself. With the World card, like I said, you're closing out a cycle experiences. I feel like you have learned a lesson from, just your past lifetime. When I say past lifetime, it's just like your past troubles and tribulations you just been through. It's about new life, new day, new dawn taking place. With the Queen of Pentacles, I really feel like you're coming off as quite successful, quite reserved within what you have. You're not quick to show off. You're not quick to really take risks. Rather, you hold the good to what you have. You're being reserved. I'm telling you, I'm quite tired. I'm sorry. And you're coming off as quite nurturing and caring for those around you and for yourself. So yeah, you're asking if you are gonna make it. You're gonna make it, but you gotta keep in account this journey of life. It's not just a walk in the park. Have a nice one, Pisces. Cheers.